inspired. So it takes away from the, yo, I'm living it up. It's like, no, this is really inspiring because it's like, I'm actually living this. Like, I'm inspired now. By looking at this view, it like gives me more inspiration to keep going forward. All the little subtle things that you do when you post on Facebook make a huge difference. And they all come down to who this core person is that you are, your core brand, and every little thing you do matters, right? Now I got like 100 likes instead of 2. So, and giving value. So, once again, everything on your page counts. You know, Rhonda can't drive in branding enough. Your brand is so important. Like, you notice that everything I've done, I said I found my brand in the beginning. 1 year later, I'm posting the same thing. Your brand is so key. There's a reason why she's like, branding, 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 branding. Look at the shirts you guys are wearing. They all say what? Yeah, it's so key, and that's what you created as branding is like a very core base of your business, right? So I found it. Now, giving value. Okay, everything you do counts. Create interaction on your page. This is what I've done here. I started this, I cut off half of this post, but I said something about, I never used to be able to sleep on planes and trains because I couldn't, but now I found myself falling asleep everywhere because I'm either working or traveling non-stop. So if I'm not traveling, I'm working, and when I'm sitting somewhere like on the train, I would just knock out like that, which I never used to be able to do. It's a skill that Jabril and Fuad are very good at, but I've only recently just mastered that one. So as you know, I run an online business which does not take much of my time because I have systems in place, but I'm always pushing to go bigger. If I'm not exploring, I'm working. I have a great desire to be successful and live an extraordinary life. I know the results I have will be directly proportionate to the effort I put in. So now I'm writing in the way that I'm just having thoughts with myself. I'm not trying to tell anyone to do anything. I'm just writing about kind of what I believe in and what I think I will get out of my own results, right? Often forgetting to sleep, this leads to crashing out on the next plane, train, or car I step into, pick below. Whenever I do have downtime, though, my favorite thing to do is listen to audiobooks. I've learned learned more from books than anything else, and the best part about audios is they get read to you. It's like a bedtime story. Well, it is though. I don't really like reading, but audiobooks are great. You just sit there and you've got this movie going on in your mind. When you travel, be sure to have an audio at the ready. Some of my favorites, right now I'm in need of some new books. Okay, to be honest, I didn't exactly need new books. I've got a whole lot, but I'm creating interaction on my page, right? Please write your favorite book below, and the comments just went and I actually got some great new ideas. But you know, I know personal development quite well, and I've got a heap of books that I haven't read. But it's creating interaction on my page. Now, I want people that have found my ads, they look at my page, they might not be interested in the opportunity that I have. They'll give my page a like, and then they'll carry on with the rest of their day. They'll jump on Facebook on their phones and stuff. And it's important for me to create more interaction with them. To get more interaction with these people, you need them to interact with you. If they go through and they scroll past your fan page and they see a picture on their phone or something and they don't like it, you know, there's the amount of people that see your posts. I don't know what the percentage is now, but the amount of fans that you have, the people that actually see your posts are quite low. But if you have people engaging with your content, they will get re-engaged with their content. So if I have someone commenting on my page, my photo, next time I post something, they will see it because Facebook says, oh, these guys like that page. You know, this user likes that page. I will show the next thing you post because you've engaged with it. So getting engagement on your page is quite key. I don't do it all the time, but it's like, you know, you want to do something that engages people, and it really does increase the amount of interaction you get on your page and people actually viewing your stuff, because you have your fan page, you have your personal page, a lot more people see your personal stuff because Facebook is like, it's a social media platform to connect people, not to connect businesses. So you can understand why they do that, right? Now, things to remember. People know you're selling something. People know you're selling something after seeing your story, so be cool after that. Now, you look through my page and you will see that I don't do a hang of a lot. Join me, buy this, grab that. You know, I've got this quick deal for you that you can have everything at once for half the price. I don't say anything like that. I basically just share what I'm up to, and I try to maintain my brand, which is, you know, I just want to have fun and travel around a lot and basically do cool stuff, give people value in creating posts that, like, value as in interacting with people, giving them ideas for audiobooks. You know, personal development, people love personal development. You all like personal development. There might be a few of you, but I'm pretty sure everyone here likes personal development. Writing a good inspirational post with like a technique or something that they can apply is giving value. Sharing something about value, I don't mean, okay, I'm in Rome and I talk about the history of Rome and where this emperor came from and everything like that. I don't need to educate people, right? I'm connecting with the people that are like me. My clients are people like me. So what I did is I posted a picture of Rome, and I'm in Rome. I'm not going to lie, I don't really know anything about history. But after spending a few days walking around the city, I'm really impressed by the architecture here and what has gone into it, or something of that matter. Like, I don't try to lie, I don't Google all the facts about Rome and this building that I'm sharing a photo of. No, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to lie, I dropped out of school, I didn't listen in history. I just really did appreciate them. The buildings here are amazing to look at. Do I know a whole lot about it? No. Do I go through museums and find them kind of boring? Yes, but it's me, right? Like, I'm sorry, like a lot of people go, oh, but it's the... Yes, but it's the people that I'm relating to. You see, I'm trying to connect with people that are just like me. And you know, I can't see Swano connected with me. We're quite alike, and I can't see Swano walking through a lot of museums, finding them really exciting for a very long, can I? Yeah, and so now this is the other thing, right? Why did I get started? I found Brian and Rhonda because they're living this amazing lifestyle that while I was plumbing, I thought, man, what if? If only it was a possibility. I was working 45 hours a week, 50 hours a week, just kind of a normal job. Physical, but didn't exactly enjoy it. Got into personal development, wanted to live the life they were living. As soon as I found them, hooked. Didn't really buy anything off of them for a long time, didn't really do anything for a long time, but I was hooked. Followed them everywhere, like, yeah, crazy. Like, watched his videos, he's standing at Porto Escondido, I'm going, I wish. And then a year later, I'm standing there with him. Just, you know, vision, you can have this happen to you too. Now, but the message here is create the desire in others that you had before you got started. They are on your page for the same reason you are on your sponsors. Okay? I have people start with me now, and then the next day I see them talking about, hey, if you want to make a quick extra $500, send me an instant message and I'll sort you out. You know, but it's they don't understand it. Rio, that Rhonda was talking about before he understood it. We said, share your story, share what you believe in, share your values. So he did. He walked away and he goes, okay. That same day, he turned around and he wrote something. It wasn't even that long. And he just wrote, okay, I love to travel. Me and my family, we love, you know, this is, if you've wondered, you know, what we've been up to, are actually, you know, diving into this online business, and we're doing this on the side as well. Like, he doesn't draw too much attention to it, but it raises enough curiosity to get everyone interested. And that's attraction marketing, and he instantly put that into place. He told a story, he shared what he's about, and instantly got sales in 24 hours from getting started. And I was like, yes, he gets it. He got it straight away. For some people, it takes a little bit longer, but if you can get the psychology that goes in behind it and the way that you connect and relate to people, you have to do it on a mutual level and really connect with people. If you don't, you'll lose them. It's a disconnect. People don't want to start an online business. Like, do you want to start it? If you asked me a year ago, do I want to start an online business? No, not really. Do you want to travel around the world, go surfing and basically live the life of your dreams? Maybe you could, you know, become an entrepreneur and, you know, hold talks in front of 50-odd people. Maybe, but I don't think that's really possible. Well, yeah, it is. If you only just, you know, have an open mind. Yeah, I've got an open mind. Do you see what I'm getting at? Did that make sense? Like, there's a barrier. I don't want to start a business, but you want to live this awesome lifestyle? Yeah, I want to live that lifestyle, you know? So it makes sense though. Now, so people are on your page for a reason. They're on your page for the same reason that you are on someone else's. If they stick around, they like your page, you've created enough desire in them to click like on your page or to become a lead. So in doing that, they are going to stick around and want to follow you. Now, if you build on the same message, you're going to create more trust, know, like, and trust over the next month, that they're going to either want to start with you or they're going to want to create a relationship with you or something. Or you go into their town if you're traveling and you get messages from 10 people saying, yo, you're here, can we catch up for a coffee? And you will, and you go meet some cool people. Like, that happens. right? So it's not all about making money, you know? It's not. It's about putting out desire and capturing the desire you want. So it's not about just doing this to sell. Like, what is it that you guys are in this for? Make sure you start walking towards that yourself while you're trying to bring other people in on that idea as well. Make sure you start doing a little bit of work. I'm not saying quit your jobs and jump and fly to the other side of the world. Like, I'm not recommending do that, but I'm just saying as long as you're moving forward to where you want to go, in one way or another, then you're creating good value and you're bringing in more, you know, you're creating more value for your brand and you're living your brand, you know, and from there you'll just expand. It will expand, you'll grow, you'll be able to eventually travel around the world non-stop. You will, if you just keep consistent with that brand. And people want to see people. Make sure that when, I'm a little stuck on this sometimes too, but make sure when people comment on your posts and things, you write back. People send you a message, you write back. If I write a post, you know, shoot me a message if I'm in your area. You never know, let's catch up and go for a wave. And I say that to surfers, you know, because I know surfers are following me. And then you'll get messages, and you just reply to messages. Make sure that you're on top of that when you're driving traffic to your page. You'll have a lot of page likes. You'll have a lot of interaction going on your pages, personal and fan pages. So just make sure that you keep up with the interaction. And it's easy. Make sure you just always have data on your phone when you're traveling for those of you that want to travel, and just constantly, and look at Rhonda, she's doing it right now.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
So, good. So, personal versus business page.
Mm-hmm.
What do you concentrate on your personal page versus business page? Because what I find is that on my business page, people do want to know that real personal stuff of what I'm doing, you know, what my lifestyle.
This is a great Christian. Now, this is funny. When I got started in the beginning, I was living in a house, 4-bedroom place. I was actually renovating it. And it's early in the morning when we do calls here at night. I would wake up in the morning, I'd grab my duvet and I'd shove it under the door and so that no one could hear me, because Brian, for some reason, always wanted to make me talk. And so I would have to, I'd be sitting here like this on my computer, like, I don't know, I just like traveling, like personal development, and I just want to, if I could only live the life that you're living, then yeah, that'd be great. Shut all the windows, make sure none of my flatmates heard, because I was like, I wasn't embarrassed, I just didn't know if this thing could work. And as a 23-year-old kid, you don't want to go out there and try to sell all your family and friends. I'm like, if I have to sell my family and friends and stuff to make this work, then I don't know if it's for me. I want to be able to do this the way I want to do it. And then so I wanted to make, I didn't want to show anyone. I was a little bit afraid, and I didn't want to put it on my personal profile. I kept my page very separate. You couldn't find that you couldn't find my page from my personal, or vice versa, right? And I had to get through that. It took me a while. Basically, once I took off overseas, I was like, screw it, I'm going for it. Now, you guys might not have the same issues as me, girl problems. Teenage boy problems, because I'm a teenager, right? No, but so you guys, that was just my own personal issues, right? I was worried about what other people would think of me. And now, the greatest asset, though, it's been great connecting the two and making them one. So, and you'll notice Brian and Rhonda, they always post on their personal pages all the time, because, and here's the key, okay?